Hello everyone, it's Della DuLac. Today I'm going to share with you my alternate samples for the April 2022 Change is Beautiful set, or kit. Sadly, my box did not arrive in the mail very well. This was kind of punctured, but everything inside was still fine. That seems to happen a lot. I don't know if that happens to you. But here is this month's kit, the April kit. Very cute. I would say that it's a little bit more on the childish side to me. Of course, I always have to cut mine apart and come up with some alternate projects. I did like the little moon one. I did one just as is, except I added a sentiment to it, to the front. But let's get started. I'm going to show you what comes in this kit and how I altered it. This is the stamp set. Very cute. I love the little butterfly. So we've got a little partial kind of side view of the butterfly, and this one here, really cute. Not a big fan of caterpillars. I don't know if I'll use that one, but very cute anyway. Okay, so we'll put that one over here. So then it comes with these cute little pearl. It's kind of hard to tell that iridescent in the video here. Anyway, but these little pearl rock looking things are probably, they might be meant to look like butterfly eggs or something. But these are some of the little punch out pieces that you can put on your cards. And then the envelopes with the pretty liners for the inside. Some people really like cutting all of their envelopes apart. I don't like wasting envelopes, so sometimes I'll cut apart to use some of the liner for, you know, extra backgrounds, but usually I try to keep my envelopes intact so I can use them as an envelope. I really like it when they print on the outside of the envelope. Unfortunately, this time it's just the liner. I'll set those over here. So here's one of the card pieces, the cards before you do anything to it. So there's this one here, and then this one. I am not a big fan of the cocoon or chrysalis or whatever that is called. But it's a kind of a fun fold if you want to put it together as is. Same with this one right here. This one's very cute. So it kind of shows the growth. So you've got your start of your flower, and then the bud, and then the full bloom flower, and then you can add this big one over here if you want, just like here. So it shows the progression of that flower. So that was pretty cute. But of course, I have to cut mine apart, just like I said. So we'll put this over here for a minute. And you always get a little ink spot in your kits. This is Melon Mambo. And these are my card samples. So let's move the box out of the way. So like I said, this one here I did pretty close to as instructed, except I added a little tag to the front, and then I took Wink of Stella. I love that, so you can see a little bit I did here on the clouds and the star, and even the little shoot for the shooting star. So that is really all I did to this one. I left it pretty much as is here, and then I cut it apart and just put it on a yellow card. So that's kind of cute. And this Dream Big, Aim High, I got that one from, let's see, this was the June 2020 kit, or 2021 kit. So I got that one from here. So this stamp here I thought worked pretty well. Dream Big, Aim High, just, you know, aim high for the moon and the stars. So I thought that worked really well with that one. So definitely keep your stamp sets and refer back to those, because you might be able to mix and match them up with some of your new kits. And then I took the little negative space from the moon and stars and put some on the inside. So that one's kind of simple, but changed up just a little bit. And then this one, I think most of them kind of go that way. So let's turn this. So this one is the inside. So when I cut that apart, oops, this one. So when I cut that apart, I got this one. So then I flipped one of the clouds over on the outside, and then I took this greeting from, get a hold of that here, from the June 2020 kit. So again, you can kind of refer back to some of your other stamp sets and see what greetings or images that you can mix and match to put on there. I thought that was super cute, little hello sunshine for this one. Okay, and then I just put another one of those little clouds on the inside. So flipping both of these over so they were white clouds. And then I took the little butterfly. And again, I did do some Wink of Stella on the cloud and the butterfly. And just a little bit of black twine to kind of coordinate with my black sentiment there. And black and yellow look kind of nice together. I just did that one. So this one, if you look on the back, down here, it'll give you a list of the Stampin' Up! Colors that they coordinate with this kit. So I pulled out some of my card bases of those colors. So this one was the bumblebee, and then, you know, this one I wanted just a little bit lighter yellow card base. So this one is just saffron. So you can mix and match those. There's Melon Mambo, and I also took the butterfly die. Very cute. I like doing these in black. I love these in the black, and you can put them on anything, and they're great as a silhouette butterfly. And then the stamped butterflies on the inside that came with the kit. Very cute. And again, those tiny little pearlescent rocks. They probably are little butterfly eggs, but they could be whatever you want them to be. And then this one here, so I cut these apart, just like I said. I was going to cut these apart, this one here, and we'll put this one over here. So I did not, like I said, I did not like the cocoon. So I covered it up. So I took my flower, I punched those out, and it wasn't quite big enough to cover the whole thing, so I decided to go ahead and use the little caterpillar guy and sandwich that up on top. So I wanted to make sure I covered all of this up here. But when I put this on here, I lined the flower up so it kind of looked like this was the stem. And then you just kind of have to play with it to get it. There we go. And then cover up the rest of it with that. So that's how I did that. So I just cut the panels apart. So I had 3 panels to do 3 different cards with. And then you can really do whatever you'd like with that. So just some black butterflies on the bumblebee card. I thought that they would kind of look like monarchs over here. Very cute. And again with them on the inside, just a couple. Every day is a new day. Very cute little sentiment. And then this is the sky. I just did some cute little pink butterflies, and these little birds were already printed there. Pulled out some pink ribbon and put that on the Bermuda Bay card base, again with a couple butterflies on the inside. And if you have, you know, a cloud punch or any of these, any punches really would work. This one I think looks a little bit like a cloud. Just some old punches. And then this one is the other panel from here. And so we've got 3 parts for this one here. So this panel here that I cut off, and then I matted it with some Melon Mambo cardstock to match my little flower. And then I did do a little bit of Wink of Stella and a couple of those little pearl rocks and some more ribbon. More butterflies on the inside. Works pretty well. Love that. Now this one you're supposed to have your big flower over here. But since I wanted these to cover up the cocoon, I just did those little yellow flower punch outs and put those over here. Got another little tag, and this one I wanted to do a thank you. Stamp that tiny little butterfly right there. And on the inside as well. And I did, again, put some Wink of Stella on my little flowers just to jazz them up a little bit. Very cute. And this one here is this panel. But this panel is kind of boring with just that little leaf, so I took the tulip punch and thought that that might work pretty well with that. So I did that. So it kind of looked like that would be the stem. And some more black twine, those little pearl rocks, and just a strip of black cardstock just to add a little bit to that. So this one here, let me move these because I'm going to show you what I did with that, with this little stamp right here. Move these out of the way. So if you take your stamp and some markers, just some regular Stampin' Right markers, and color your stamp, because I wanted the two stamps. So this to me is looks like the leaves of the stem. So I'm going to color those with the marker, and then with the same thing with the other side. So I've got some little flower tops. I'll color these. Sometimes when you're using your markers on these photopolymer stamps, the smaller images aren't going to be too bad, but if you have a larger one, sometimes the ink just wants to bead up and it doesn't take the ink that well. So now I'm just going to line that up, hopefully, and stamp the rest of that line of flowers. Not too bad going across there. And then I can put that on the inside of my card. So I'll have a little bit, it's a little bit different style, but still kind of cute on the inside. And then when you are all done and you don't have any more of your component pieces left, you just have your stamp set, you can make a super cute little collage butterfly card. Now this one I used, I seem to have lost my package. These are the note cards. The note cards and envelopes. You can get a package of those. They're just white and they can be with whatever you want. Color stamping. It's a great thing to pick up and have on hand, having a package of note cards and envelopes, and then you can have some extra card pieces to go with your kits. They're just slightly smaller than your standard card. So you can see here, it's just a little bit smaller. But then I stamped the flap of my envelope, a couple pieces, on the front, and then on the inside. Very quick, easy, just having a couple different colors handy. I always like to start light, so I did all of my yellow ones, and then I did my pink ones, and then that's Bermuda Bay here. And then just a strip of scrap cardstock, and there you go. And you got a little tag. Very cute, quick little card. This was a super cute, very fun stamp set, or kit to mix and match and kind of, you know, think outside the box. And especially if you get a kit that's not your favorite, that is a challenge. Take it as a challenge. Some of them are not my favorite either, but when you sit down and kind of cut them apart and play with them and turn them into something else, they really do take on a whole new life of their own. And they make great gifts too. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you like the alternate samples that I did with this kit. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to click that bell button. Have a wonderful day.